Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 15 of the Goalkeeper Career Mode. And it's the second game of the World Cup group stages. We've got Scotland today. It was a really good start in the last episode. We beat Uruguay 1-0. Spain have since played Uruguay and beaten them. I didn't know this. I'm looking at this for the first time. So that must have finished 1-0 Spain, because Spain already had a +5 goal difference from beating Scotland 5-0. So that's pretty good for us today. I think if we can beat Scotland, that then superb. But probably a draw would be enough. But I'd like to go into this Spain game not needing a result, ideally. So let's get on with this Scotland game, and hopefully we can put in a big performance. A huge rivalry, a huge game. It's England versus Scotland in the World Cup group stage. And here are the lineups. England first, relatively unchanged, I suppose. Measures in goal, Jones, Stones and Dyer across the back, Walker and Shaw, Henderson, Barkley, Ali in behind, Harry Kane and Rashford. And Harry Kane is rated 89 on here, so he is our main man. And the Scotland side, McLaughlin in goal, Bardsley, Bearer, Tierney and Robertson at the back. A midfield consisting of Armstrong, Kearney, Phillips, McKay and McGregor, and he'll be in behind the lone striker, Griffiths. Rashford early on for England. Finds Dele Alli. Barkley zips one into the feet of Kane, who's tackled on the edge of the box really well, but Henderson wins it back. Rashford gets it back. Shots blocked. Bardsley pings one forward, looking for the wide man. Eric Dyer wins the header pretty comfortably. Henderson into the feet of Kane. Rashford going to run at this back line. Luke Shaw, is that overlap? And it is Luke Shaw, Harry Kane, and Rashford there with the rebound. 1-0, 7 minutes in. It's a great start. Everything we wanted. I was a little bit worried we're not going to create enough chances in this World Cup to really push on. But in the first game, we looked really good. And in the opening 7 minutes, I know it's only Scotland, no disrespect, but they are by far the weakest team in the group. And we've looked really good in the opening few minutes. Walker, plenty of room out on this right-hand side. Henderson tries to switch one up to Shaw. It's a poor ball, but Shaw's going to steal that off the defender. He puts it into Harry Kane's feet. Back to Shaw, who tries to pass it for some strange reason. Henderson wins the header. Dele Alli, who shoots, and not a bad effort. And maybe a decent little break from that clearance from me there. Harry Kane. Henderson, England keeps slowing it down a little bit. Rashford. He'll go in the middle of the park to Dele Alli. He does. Harry Kane. Shaw shoots, and it's a very tame shot. Easy for McLaughlin to get together. Scotland straight on the attack here with McGregor. Twisting and turning. Lays it back to Armstrong. Plays one over the top. Headed clear. But Scotland got the ball again. Griffiths. Armstrong, a poor bit of defending there from England. And McGregor's got a chance. McGregor shoots, and that's come off the post. And that's their first attack, but a decent chance. Griffiths on the halfway line. Finds the man on the right. They've got a little bit of space to run into here. Plenty of time for Griffiths here. Little shot, and that is gathered pretty easily. He had no support from any of his teammates. And Henderson's going to bring this away. 2 minutes injury time left, and Scotland have got the ball. Potentially got a chance here to equalise before the half is through. A good tackle from Dyer. And the England defence dealing with the situation pretty well. And that's the half-time whistle. A decent performance. I mean, so far, to be honest, Scotland have caused us more troubles than Uruguay did. But we are in command. We look the more dangerous. But 1-0 at the half-time whistle. Half-time, you can see it's not quite all us. I mean, we're couple of percent ahead on possession, and our shots and shots on target we're slightly ahead on. But Scotland have surprised us so far. They've looked dangerous. They've definitely had an opportunity or two to draw this game level. Armstrong finds the fullback Robertson into Griffiths. Tom Cairney, Phillips. This is good football from Scotland. McGregor inside to Griffiths. He's beaten his man. Oh no! Oh no! No! Whoa, I thought that was going in. That little pass across the box nearly tricked me there, but we got away with it. Armstrong into the feet of McKay, finds McGregor, spreads it to Phillips, who shoots, and that's a deflection, and I think that's going to go out for a corner. And a substitution, Raheem Sterling coming on for Marcus Rashford. He's looked dangerous, Rashford, but Raheem, his pace could cause some issues. All right, where's this cross going? Are we staying? Are we coming? We're coming, and we get that, and that's a foul, surely, referee. You can't be pushing me like that. Sterling into Henderson. Finds Luke Shaw on this left-hand side. Turns back inside and then finds Barkley in the middle of the park. Lovely little ball. Kyle Walker, big hit. Phil Jones into the feet of Kane. Finds Sterling. Lovely little ball to Dele Alli, who shoots, and it's a very poor effort. Dele Alli's been poor today. Henderson switches the ball up nicely there to Walker. Inside to Barkley. Walker to try and run at his man. He gets a lovely cross in. Harry Kane's underneath it, and that is a lovely header. A great ball. Harry Kane beat his man excellently, and he just guided that header into the bottom left-hand corner. Superb goal there. You see there how he just pulled out and then came in, lost his man, and a fantastic header. 2-0 England, and you'd like to think that that is game, set, and match. Robertson down this left-hand side. That's a cross, and I'll come to gather that pretty easily. And this, as things stand, is going to be it for Scotland's World Cup. They will be going home 3 minutes at a time here, and it's a foregone conclusion. It's going to be 3 points for England. A decent performance. I was quite impressed by Scotland, to be honest. They pushed us quite hard. They kept possession well, and it's a shame that they've got to go home, but I'd rather we went through than Scotland. So there you go. There's the final whistle. England 2, Scotland 0. A fantastic victory, and I'm pretty sure that guarantees qualification for the next round. So there you go, match rating of 7.8, played pretty well. We caught 5 shots, mostly from weak little crosses, really. Beg your pardon, crosses caught 2, shots caught 5, but they were all pretty weak shots, to be fair. But we did what we needed to do. It's another clean sheet in the World Cup, which is no easy thing to do, and I'd like to keep clean sheets all the way through the tournament. So there we go, the game is done. And with only one game left to play in the group, we've got to play Spain. Win, lose, or draw, we are through. Uruguay or Scotland, the most they can finish on is 3 points. We've got 6, so we're guaranteed to go through. It just depends. Are we going up in first place by beating Spain, or if we draw or lose, we will finish in second place? And I don't know quite how it works out. It may work out that we get the winners of Group B. I'm not quite sure if that's how it works. If it is, it would be quite nice if Colombia stayed top, because then we would play Colombia rather than Belgium. But we will see in the next episode who we get drawn against. But the next episode we will be playing against Spain, and it will be a big game and definitely our biggest test yet. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to knock the ball around really well, keep it really well, and I think we're gonna struggle to get a result. But I think this game will probably show us what our chances are in this tournament. If we perform well and we beat Spain, as comfortably as we beat Uruguay and Scotland, then I've got every hope that we can go on and win the World Cup. But that's it for the episode today. So if you enjoyed the episode, please drop it a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.